What's going on, YouTube? How's it going? 5 minutes until the release of Chainsaw Man once again. And, hasn't been that long. Normal week. I think we're on a roll. Was last week? 1 week too? Anyway, last chapter, we got, Denji and Yoshida, discussing the future of Denji and whether he will continue to be Chainsaw Man and protect Nayuda. We got Yoshida threatening him. Pretty weird chapter. Not really weird, but I didn't expect Yoshida to threaten Nayuda like that, especially with something that he knows. Well, he should know Denji is never gonna do, like give up Chainsaw Man. I think it's a weird. What is that called when you force a decision? It's usually in like relationships and stuff. Whatever, you know the phrase or word. He's forcing Denji to choose between his two reasons for living at this point, because being Chainsaw Man and protecting Nayuda is like the only things in Denji's life. So I don't think he's gonna give up either one of those. What else? Oh, they're back together too. So Nayuda and Denji. Like I can see if he held Nayuda captive for the entire time, but at this point, I don't think there's any chance of Yoshida convincing Denji not to become Chainsaw Man. I was theorizing last week on the reason that they're trying to get Denji not to be Chainsaw Man, because I think Denji's a pretty good, like, local hero, putting it in a sort of way. Like, I don't think that's something he's a danger on his own. Sure, that's a protest, but that's not really. I feel like there has to be ulterior motives to getting Denji to stop acting as a devil. We know Fami's current plan has something to do with Denji, considering the whole Chainsaw Man Peace Organization or whatever it's called. So I think there's something going on with Chainsaw Man and the Horsemen. Now that I think about it, considering Nayuda is solely under Denji right now, public safety does not have their own horsemen. They lost Makima. So I wonder if they have any knowledge on the horsemen. And we still haven't seen Kishibe. We got confirmed that Yoshida's organization last chapter was the public safety. So assuming Kishibe is still with public safety, I'm guessing he's still behind the scenes somewhere doing something. Anyway, it's getting really close to the chapter release, so no expectations for this chapter. I want to pick up with Asa. I think Asa's a good character. We've gone a while without interacting with her, so let's say maybe this chapter we see Asa. Really close to the release. And let's reload. Oh, that is a small chapter. Wow. Okay. The way Chainsaw Man fights is outrageous. Destroying buildings, making him no different from the devils. Who's gonna pay for all that property damage? Oh, this is from the beginning, isn't it? There are reports that Chainsaw Man was involved in a recent disappearance at the aquarium too. Oh no, okay. The falling devil, right? That was nuts. If Chainsaw Man hadn't been beating her we'd have a real Nostradamus on our hands. Nostradamus is coming for real, don't you think? Chainsaw Man showed up at our school before too. If he beats Nostradamus, won't our school be legendary? Why are they saying Nostradamus like it's a person? Oh, Nostradamus isn't a devil, you know. He's doing Naida's hair. It's cute. The news is talking about Chainsaw Man's church again. They're saying there's a bunch of brainwashed, dangerous kids. Look, they're fighting the police. Didn't you look? The church's days are numbered though, because I'm not going to turn into Chainsaw Man anymore. Huh? You aren't? If I do, you'll die. I can't anymore. When he told me I can't be Chainsaw Man, it felt like I died inside. But then I thought about it, and I'm pretty content with the life I have now. Nothing beats a normal life. Do you really think that? Huh? Yeah. Do you really think that nothing beats a normal life? I do. I do, right? Hey, Pochita, for us, this life is like heaven, right? But like, despite that, it's like now I'm dreaming of an even higher heaven. We can be happy with what we've got, right, Pochita? We don't have to keep fighting. You can't sleep either, Meowie. That's right. I drink this vegetable juice every day. I wake up feeling more refreshed now. When I recommend it to my grandpa, you see, golf is all about setting your belief in Chainsaw Man aside. I can't accept your organization. Recruiting students with a real-world experience fighting protesters. I hear you kids are out there playing devil hunters, killing devils every night. Do you have any idea how worried your parents must be? How do you people intend to take responsibility for the lives that have been lost playing Chainsaw Man? As for our devil hunting activities, we notified the city and the Ministry of the Defense in advance. Also, we are active devil hunting club members at school. We have real-life combat experience. This is not just some game to us. Only those of us who have accepted Chainsaw Man's teachings work as devil hunters. What's wrong with following one sense of justice to save Japanese citizens in the act of self-sacrifice? Oh, and another thing, we hear Chainsaw Man's teachings bandied about, but it's not as though he gave them directly, right? He has. Huh? If you prefer, I can let you hear Chainsaw Man speak for himself right now. Huh? What? Huh? What? We can talk to Chainsaw Man? No one mentioned that in the meeting. Nobody told me either. Let's call them together. Here we go. Chainsaw Man. Greetings. I am Chainsaw Man. Huh. That looks... Fake Saw. He's still hiding. I still can't see his eyes. I'm coming for you. From the Chainsaw Man Church. Coming to you from the Chainsaw Man Church. Yes, the rumors are true. My body is halfway between human and devil. I've gained the power to turn into Chainsaw Man in a tactful encounter with the Justice Devil. The reason I fight to create a world without devils. In a devilless world, Adam and Eve will. Wrong. Didn't you? I've never thought that stuff. I don't fight for any reason. I died a gazillion times, and next thing I knew, people were calling me Chainsaw Man on their own. Your guy isn't Chainsaw Man. I'm more Chainsaw Man than him. There. So, we got Fake Saw Man. For a second, I thought when cannot for the life of me remember this guy's name. The Prez, let's just call him the Chainsaw Man fan club president, Prez, was wearing that hat. I thought it was the eye patch guy from the aquarium. Assuming he's still with the organization, but this is just him. And then we get this guy. Looks a little bit from the face shaped like Yoshida, but I don't think that's Yoshida. Interesting, I just realized reading this chapter, Fake Saw Man is still out there. And this guy probably is Fake Saw Man. Which means next time Fake Saw Man appears, will public safety know that that's not Denji? I mean, with this interview, he's putting it out there that he's Chainsaw Man. And if he goes on to be Fake Saw Man and Denji says he's not the guy being Chainsaw Man, can public safety put two and two together that there are two right now? You can't see my hands. Two. Weird. I think going forward, it won't matter if this is giving Denji an excuse to continue being Chainsaw Man, because if he doesn't, another one will. And I think public safety should know that at this point, Denji is a pretty safe Chainsaw Man having out there. But Fake Saw Man, and the fact that Fake Saw Man is seemingly working for Fami, is probably a bad deal. So we're probably going to get a Fake Saw Man battle with Chainsaw Man eventually at some point, considering the two are now in conflict. Strange. No Asa this chapter. But we got some nice Denji and Nayuta moments with him doing her hair, which means he did the braid. Maybe Denji's still thinking about Makima, or maybe she requested it. Who knows? What else? Also, with the way the Chainsaw Man society is operating, maybe I was wrong about them trying to weaken Denji. Like, I feel like this does have something to do with public relation with Chainsaw Man, but maybe the way the Justice Devil's Chainsaw Man gains his power is different from the way normal devils gains their power. Now, wait. I think I'm cooking here. Now, the last time we saw somebody with a contract with Justice Devil was Yuko. And I think Yuko gained her power via her sense of justice, right? So it's not directly related to like a fiend or a devil's power. It's not related to fear. It's related to their own personal sense of justice. So maybe the public opinion of Chainsaw Man doesn't matter with this Justice Devil Chainsaw Man. And if that's the case, maybe this Justice Devil Chainsaw Man acting as a vigilante and then gaining the favor of the public is going to weaken Denji. And eventually, this one will be stronger than Denji. So maybe Fami is planning for this Chainsaw Man to get stronger and probably defeat Denji. Or using this one as a way of weakening Denji so that Asa can still transform Denji into a weapon. I don't know. I feel like the public have something to do with this, but I can't quite put it together in the moment right now. Speaking of Asa, is she watching all of this? does she have her goal now? Is she gonna seek to transform this fake Chainsaw Man into a weapon? I think at some point in part 2, Asa's going to have to make the decision whether she does it or not, to whether she's going to transform Denji into a weapon, but that's going to be many chapters from now. Also, we have to think about when Asa transformed her teacher into a weapon, he was still alive for a little bit. I wonder if being a weapon necessarily guarantees that the person being transformed dies. Like, I wonder if Denji can turn into a chainsaw for Asa, like a really powerful chainsaw that she wields in, like in that promotional image, and then she can turn him back. And maybe that's a way of getting around public safety's stipulation of Denji being Chainsaw Man. If Asa just wields Chainsaw Man, that's technically not Chainsaw Man. It's just a chainsaw, a really powerful chainsaw that the War Devil was using. Also, all of this going on, we still don't know what Nostradamus' prophecy is. Like, we know that falling was brought to Earth by Fami. Is there, this could be like a sort of like self-fulfilling prophecy type thing where there's not necessarily a third party in this. It could be that either public safety or Fami are the ones that bring the Age of the Devil inadvertently. Like, everybody, I guess just me, I don't know what everybody else's opinion is, but I was assuming that there must be a third party that's going to come and then be the side of the devils in this. But even though we have public safety saying that their goal is a devilist, or their goal is to reduce devils, and the Chainsaw Society saying their goal is to reduce devils, and saying here, I think they say like a devilist society or something like that. So they're anti-devil. It could be that one of them accidentally sets the path on the world of the Age of Devils, sets us up to enter that course of action. Or it could be Yoro. Good chapter though. Is there anything else worth saying? Maybe. But it'd be hard for me to try and like think of all this stuff going on while I'm just reacting in my first few minutes. Maybe I should do reviews. Who knows? Why is it all my camera so washed out? I hate the daytime. You know how good my camera looked yesterday while I was streaming? Sucks. Alright. I think that about does it. Almost at 30 subscribers. If you're lucky number 30 out there, consider hitting that button. That might be pretty good. You might like that one. I might even make some other videos. Oh, and to the 29 other people, thanks a lot for subscribing. Yeah, it's been pretty fun making these videos, and I want to keep doing it. So hit the subscribe if you want. I don't know why I'm looking at myself. I should look at you. That's weird. All right, see ya.